All aboard, it's Jang here with a look at the latest Playmobil Truck. Not just a truck made by Playmobil, but this is actually called the Playmobil Truck. That is its official name, its official title. Obviously, Playmobil branded with the Playmobil colors. This is a little bit of a tradition that a number of companies that make toys have. Makes a lot of sense. A lot of fans of Playmobil want to get something in Playmobil that represents the company, that represents the brand. This is only, as far as I know, it's only available from direct service, so directly from Playmobil itself, from their official online shop or through mail order. It's a little bit on the expensive side. At the time that I bought this, it was about 43 bucks US, 43 USD, I believe. So a little bit on the expensive side, especially when you consider that it does not come with any figures whatsoever. The way that this is set up, it has a container which is locked to the frame of the truck, and you can pull these legs out. It's a realistic style, an actual style of truck that actually occurs in the real world. These act as locks, and when you pull them out, they unlock from the frame of the truck, and then you can just drive this right out, just like that. It's so simple, so nice and smooth. Now this can go around however you want it to, and you can ultimately just drop this down, but it doesn't have the most realistic kind of way to get that down. You know, the real trucks in real life would have a nice smooth way to get it down, but that's how they did it here. And then the sides open up like so. So they actually open up on the sides. Side loading, both sides open up, and there you go. Plenty of space to put whatever you want inside, but there is no kind of sample cargo included. I very much like this style of cab that they've got on here. It's got the extra height on the top, kind of a sleeper cab style, and indeed, they actually include a little fold-out bed unit, which can be snapped into place. There we go, like so. So that's just a spot where you can take a rest, and there's enough room that you can actually place a figure up there. So again, figure's not included here, but you can have your figure sleep up above like that. Doesn't look like great accommodations, but kind of gets the general idea across. And other than that, it's just a very basic cab, you know, standard setup on the inside with no stickers or anything, but it's got a spot to hold a walkie-talkie, and you can also put a fire extinguisher back there if you have one on your own. And this extra slot back here is just a space to place the bed when it's not in use. The entire cab can rotate forward, so like so. Gives you access to see a little bit of engine detail under there. It looks like a V6 design in this case. It's a little bit stiff to get it in there and out, but it works. You got your access to the sides, like so, and just has a regular little trailer hitch on the back, and that's just it. One last thing, this chassis is RC compatible, so you can hook it up with the remote controlled module if you have that available to you, and then you can actually drive the thing around, and it'll just be powered by 2 of the rear wheels and tires. Overall, I think the play value of this ends up being a little better than I expected, to be honest, with what it can do with dropping the container and the opening parts, and what level of detail it has. You know, this is not one of the cheaper kind of versions of a truck. It's really the full deal with the opening cab and, you know, the little details on the sides and stuff. So that's pretty nice, and certainly the collecting value is very good, having the proper official Playmobil branding there, and it's kind of a special edition. I think that for the youngest of kids, this might not be the best deal, the best value for play, given that it doesn't come with any figures and doesn't come with any cargo. Of course, you can make anything into cargo, but would have been nice to get some figures to go with it. But let me know what you think about that, and if you could also include with any feedback that you'd like to share, just where you're coming from. If you're thinking of it from the perspective of a toy for younger kids, or as a teen collector, adult collector, you know, just something to kind of qualify your thoughts. So it'd be really interesting to see what different people think from different perspectives. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you again soon.